Oh, beginning of the month, Gemini, and I'm already getting pop-outs. So far in my readings, all star signs seem to be having a really great June, and you are no different. This is definitely you expanding on some things. Your beautiful card that popped up references the fact that you're going to be seeing things in a new light, especially regarding your health aspect of it. Very positively, but you're going to see truth. Again, this is for the month of June 2019. Love is in the air for you too. Engagements, proposals, thinking about engaging new proposals. Definitely, summer love, it's a thing. So let's start off. Interesting. Not. Give me a second because it's an interesting contradiction I just got. The card that popped out talks about love, getting the information of like thinking about proposals, relationships, things like that. But in the beginning, the first week, right off, there's a breakup occurring when it comes to romance. So I would definitely advise you that if you're planning on proposing to your partner, sit down and actually really look at what you and your partner are aiming for as a long-term plan. If you are, you had that change of life that just happened for you, whether you switched your jobs or had a really stark change in your life right now, look, is this partner supporting you during this transition? Is this person part of your transition? Do you want children? Do you want, your home? Do you have the same home style? Some people, let's face it, some people are slobs and some people are psycho neat freaks. So be very attentive to, is the relationship really progressing towards, similar long-term goals? And, I'm just going to reference this. I had worked with a young man who, him and his girlfriend loved each other, and he truly does not want children, and there's nothing wrong with not wanting children, but he it's a thing. He does not want children. She said that when they started dating, and now she's pushing for children. She's pushing for children on a very strong scale, and that's really bothersome for him because he does not want them. It's not a, oh no, I don't want them now kind of thing. He does not want them. And that, having a child when you don't actually want them, that the kid feels that, that there's resentment that occurs in that person because they didn't actually want something. And vice versa, if you want children and you're with someone who doesn't actually want children, you're going to resent them because you're missing out on something you've genuinely wanted. So have those difficult conversations at the beginning of this month, because I'm seeing that there's some lightheartedness going on, and it's going to conflict with actually making that final union. Now, I'm not saying it's not going to happen. I'm not saying don't propose to them, but really, seriously, this is a big step for you, and I'm seeing that there's some desire to have this. So really, just be reasonable and look at where you want to go with this person. Definitely saying that they're, you're on point when it comes to career and money, which is great. And you're doing something you love. This is really good. When you're doing something you love, you can focus on your relationship and moving the rest of your life forward. So this is awesome. And it's your first week coming in. Your second week, this is where in your second week, there's going to be some secrets, and I don't mean that in like the sinister sort of way. I'm talking about like you're so focused on week 1 and decisions like that week 2 people are hiding things from you, not because of any malicious intent. It's just there's a lot going on your plate. I'm seeing there's a lot going on for your plate, and people are hiding it. They don't want you to see certain things. Someone might be sick and they don't want you to know how sick they actually are because you're going through something. Or this is just an example, but this is definitely where people aren't telling you everything because you have a lot going on, and you need to, I'm going to say don't be mad, but I'm going to say you're not going to see everything as they are. So if you have questions, definitely ask a person like, hey, what else should I know? Really probe them for more information, because they're going to hide it from you, and do not get mad that they hid it from you. It hurts when you find out people have been lying to you, but you have to recognize, ask them why they did it, because it's not a malicious intent. It's not like they wanted to pull a fast one over you. It's just because I don't think you realize how much is really going on for you. And I'm seeing that you kind of isolate. The underlying fact is people are hiding things from you. The overlying fact, the most apparent things, is the fact that you're pulling in and you're cutting off from your family. I'm seeing, and family's not just blood relatives. It's more like you need to be alone. And when people go into that mode, because we all do, you miss some things, and that could be why a lot of people aren't telling you things, because you're not available. So that is your second week. Excuse me. Your third week, you're still in that hermit mindset, but you really break out of it in a bang, because it's like you go out to a bar and you get wasted. Not advocating drinking, but it's like you go to a bar and you get wasted, and you don't even think about the fact that you just spent $150 and you only had $50 to spend. You just go balls to the wall of just going out there. So be mindful. I guess it's because you're Geminis. You do have that flip-floppiness to you. 1 week you're really quiet. This third week you're going to be out there just exploding. Really get in touch with yourself here, because this is an emotional thing. I just got that someone is going to have a breakup the third week. So I want you to be mindful that if you decide to keep your partner, that's wonderful, but be aware that things might not. And that happens, you want to get married to somebody and then you realize they're not the right partner. So you end things and you're going to find somebody new. I tell you, you work fast, Geminis. All the Geminis I know are very romantic people. You will have a new partner by the fourth week, but you don't waste any time. Definitely would say, when you explode the way you do and have all your fun and gallivant, you're not. Let me stop saying you're doing this or do that. What I'm seeing is that there's a lack of wisdom in the aspect. There's a lack. You're gonna get where you need to go, a more direct line. If you're lost, I don't feel that you're lost at all, but this is definitely telling me that you're going to be guided towards a better path, a more appropriate path when it comes to relationships. I am seeing an ending, but not for everyone. So there's a Gemini. I love when you come and visit me, because apparently I get both sides of the coin for that one. But I do want to, you're very out there, you're a very people person. Be mindful you're not using the wisdom or paying attention. You're letting your emotions wreak havoc. So just pay attention around you, because you are going to get a more direct path on what decisions you need to make. Don't see any job changing. I'm hearing no jobs change. So anybody who's concerned about like, oh, should I need your job, just stay put. If you're looking for a job, keep putting the energy out there. I'm not feeling you get one this month, but definitely keep, putting that energy out there and just really toughing it out, because you can't get what you're not, the whole manifestation or secret thing, whatever you want to call it. You can't get a job without trying to apply it, because the universe doesn't know you're actually looking if you're sitting at home doing nothing. So keep networking and applying for jobs and going to the library, whatever you're doing, just keep at it, you're going to get what you're looking for. It's just not right here. You might get like a temporary thing to hold you over, but when it comes to your career or your everyday job where you can achieve what you want to achieve, that I'm not seeing this month. Your final week, I like how they're talking to me and they have it in the cards. When it comes to partnerships, you're not going to be alone at the end of the month. Now, whether it's just a fling or it's a relationship or it's just you and your friends hanging out and just really getting back in touch with, what it's like to be single, is having that core group of friends you can go to and that can support you for that kind of stuff. Those of you who are into men, I'll phrase it like that, because it's just, today's society. But those of you who are into men, a man will be coming for you. The relationships regarding the male attraction, the male mate, the masculine energy of a person, that person will be having a partnership. Those who are into females, or the female persuasion, I'll phrase it like that, the feminine energy you're going to be waiting on. So those of you who are like, lesbians, and straight individuals, even non-binary, if it's a feminine individual, they're not coming for you. You're gonna have a fling. But if you're into, guys, that guy's coming. Lucky dogs. Anyway, so that's your month. I hope this resonates with you. If it doesn't, that's fine. But remember, if you're looking, there's tons of psychics out there who are reading. And hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you have a great, wonderful, and happy June.